Spud. Hey. Hey, guy. What are you, deaf? Spud. He's mad at me because he can't be inside the house. He has to sit out here with me. It's been a long time since I made a video, and I think I want to, start making videos again. I know I want to work on the car, and I might as well record it because I have stuff I want to do to it. I want to show people, This is my dream build here. Here it is, though. Here is the Porsche that some people were wondering about, because I made some infamous video, I guess a couple years back, 2.5 maybe, almost 3, I don't know. So where am I at with this car right here? I'll show you. I'm not particularly far on it, but alright, so this car had little fender flare kind of dealios, which are right there. They're like some eBay specials, and they cut up the body, which is like the worst thing. They cut up the body and put those flares on it, and the back's even worse. The back they cut up big time, and also cut a scoop in for like this, which this isn't even like a Porsche flare. This says Toyota on it. Toyota. Anywho, this back, so this is metal, and this is fiberglass, and then that's a big old hole. And so I'm kind of getting an idea on what I want to do. I want to do actual like flares, but I think with the big old stinking hole right here, which this is all metal like on this side, and then that's fiber, and then this is metal. I don't know if that's metal or not. I still have to kind of dig around. I've been doing some digging, and like you can see, there's a line where they basically riveted on the fiber flare, and then molded it, and that's metal. That's where I'm at on the like flares at the moment. The front, that's all metal. They just cut the metal fender and put a ugly fiber for eBay flare on it. On the back, they replaced this flare with like a stock one, and then put the ugly eBay flare over, and also cut a big old scoop, which this is like precious metal with these cars. I think I might just do like a whole skin kind of overlay. So like it's gonna come up to here, go into the tail light and like do all that. And then I will probably, for the overlay, cut off where it's metal still and mold the overlay into it. So like this all has to get filled, and the overlay should do that. I got a couple options. I gotta see what I'm gonna do, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do for the back. And then for the front, I will probably just do a little like turbo style, or a turbo flare. And I can get a metal one actually for the front. I don't know though. But I will do a flare for the front as well. But I don't need to get a whole big overlay, just a flare. I hope that makes sense. And then for the engine here on this car, this thing's gonna come out. I don't want this engine anymore. I never really wanted it in the first place. It worked fine, somewhat. But I'm going to get rid of this engine, and I have a different one over there that I'm going to put in. You might be able to tell by the shape what it is. So like, that's the engine I want to put in. Not that one particularly, since that one's actually blown up, or Mr. Rodney packed his bags and went south. But I'm going to use that engine for mock-up, for here, and then the transmission itself is the stock Porsche 915 transmission. I don't think it's the one that came with the car. I think it's a newer one, because there's different like styles for that transmission. And then over here is the same kind of deal. So I can see right here, that's where it looks like they did the molding for the replacement like fiber flare. And then I took this window out, and the car might have originally been yellow. I don't know. There's a lot of yellow like under spots where, you know, you can't see. Like this window and inside the headlights, like inside these buckets, it's yellow in there. So I don't know if this car was yellow at some point originally. But right now it's gray and kind of toasted. Band-Aid. So that's kind of where I'm at on the body at the moment. There's a lot of small spots too on the body that need fixing. This thing's dirty. Like I should probably just wipe this off, but there's a lot of small spots like right here. I noticed this now. Little small rust spots. Like the corner here has to get fixed. That's starting to bubble. There's some small spots that just, I don't know. And then I'm sure in there is probably nasty as all hell. But like, even like right here, I'm gonna take like the whole tail end off. Like the trunk, I guess it would be. I'm gonna take that off, you know, take the bumper off, take the lights out, just to kind of get a start. I want to pull this engine. But I need a couple tools first, like a big old cart basically, to kind of bring the engine down on. So I have to pull the engine from under the car, because that boy ain't fitting out this way, that's for sure. So, got a couple things I want to do. That tire's flat. This tire is always leaked. It has a hole in it, has a nail. So, it's a slow leak. And then the front, yeah, that sounds bad. The front is like disgusting as ever. A lot of just spaghetti wiring, where like half of them don't even go to anything. And then this whole system, that's like the water pump for all that. And that's where the battery goes. I'm going to redo all of this. This looks horrible. And it's going to get redone for sure. Wiring, everything. It's going to... all that. Going to get redone. I think that's going to about wrap it up for this. It's a big project. I sold like all my cars just to focus on this. I have like a Honda Civic and this. That's it. I hope this wasn't too bad of a video. If you want to watch more on it, I will probably be making more videos when I do stuff. So stay tuned. You know, let me know what you think. Am I in over my head or what? We'll find out with this thing. That's for sure. Okay, so thanks for watching, and